Hello, everybody. Welcome back once again to the. Wow, I almost said Breath of Fire walkthrough. This is not a Breath of Fire walkthrough. This is a Final Fantasy VIII. Anyways, I've been playing a lot of Breath of Fire lately, so that might be why I almost slipped up. Anyways, alright, so where are we off to here? I think at some point here we need to head to the. There's like a forest or something like that. And I am going the wrong way because this is the missile base and we're not ready to come here yet. I guess it's kind of useful to know where this is at, but we can't do anything here yet. So, again, yes, you must leave at once. Don't mind if I do. Alright, let's get out of here. I can't remember where this this spot is at right off the top of my head, but we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. This option or this wow, I'm just I can't speak today for whatever reason. This next area that we're heading to is actually completely optional. I think you can just like guess how the password because that's what we're really after here is a password to get into. I think it's Caraway's mansion or something like that. And you can pay for some hints or something like that. I think it is to just kind of cheat your way inside. But yeah, we're just gonna go in here because there's a Guardian Force that we can pick up. So. I would say, to be honest, I think it's a pretty huge waste to not do this part. I think that generally in games like this, you want to get every advantage you can get. So here we are, and who are these two? I think these are okay. Looks like a couple of garden. Cadets or something, or seed members. I'm not sure. So alright, so we have a protect? Yeah, protect, draw point. So if you need a couple of those, go ahead. What are we doing here? Okay. Guess we're gonna toss some magic around. Ah, yes, okay. So I was getting a little overstocked on magic, so I figured it was a good time to start giving some of my magic over to some of the characters that I wasn't using as much. So that's the plan here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there's a lot of magic, obviously, that I've got that I didn't plan on using, especially those lower. Like the lower level spells like fire as opposed to Fyra or Fyraga. Usually the ones that end in GA, those are the most powerful spells. So I generally hang on to those and kind of distribute the lower level ones around. I believe there is a way to upgrade, and maybe I'm completely thinking of a different game, but I'm fairly certain there's a way to upgrade your lower level magic into higher level magic. But again, I don't remember. And that might be later on in the game. All right, so here's your code. Student ID number 190. That's the code that we need. And you can actually just leave right after you get that code too if you want to, but you're gonna miss out on that Guardian Force, so I'd say it's a good idea to just keep going. Alright, so here's the map. I don't remember what command this was, or like if I'm hitting select to bring that map up. I don't remember. But I think that's buyable from the guy at or outside of Caraway's mansion, if I remember correctly, which is anyone's guess. This place is not very big, but actually I think I did go to the wrong spot right away. I think actually you want to go to the east side instead of the west side. to start it off. I think anyway. I don't remember. Okay, so we've got a, I don't know what this is, a big stone slab. Okay, well, they asked me to find. I can't take it anymore. I'm going to qualify to be a seed. Follow these directions. All right, so that's I guess the directions are kind of helpful if you don't have the map. But if you've got the map, it's kind of pointless. It's pretty easy to get around in here. So yeah, I'm gonna keep bringing that map up to show you guys. And actually, it had been a long time since I had done this dungeon, so it was it's probably pretty needed. The middle area we can't do anything with quite yet, so you have to be I don't know if I'd say careful, but you're gonna have to avoid it for the time being. And then the north part, I don't know if we can actually do anything there yet. But as you can see, the map is a huge benefit. It's much easier to get around if you've got that. So we should go, probably take a right and then a left right away. That's my guess here. There we go. Okay, and then straight ahead. This should take us to our first battle. Oh, one more screen, I guess. Excuse me. Okay, here he is. All right. Who's there? Jeez. Okay. All right. Anyways, this is the Minotaur. Pretty sure, anyway. I think Minotaur is the bigger one, and then we're gonna fight another one later, a smaller one, and I think that's Sacred. I think anyway. Okay, so I guess you can draw some magic if you want to. I think what I did here was I actually drew a bunch of magic, and then I didn't have draw on Rinoa. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Well, because I've got her, I guess, equipped with the card command, I don't have draw. That seems kind of silly, though. Normally, I would get rid of her magic command if I was going to keep the card command. So again, kind of a strange decision to have her abilities set up in that way. But anyways, all right. So actually what I did there was I took a little cut because I drew a bunch of magic, and I didn't feel like it was all that useful to have all that footage. Bassards is not over. Okay. Okay, so what does this do? This does something, I think. Yeah. I think beating him does something, and then I don't remember now if we need to go straight across to the west side or if we need to go, well, which I guess I should not say straight across because we can't. You can't cut through the center like that, unfortunately. But I don't remember if we need to go to the west side first and then go north or what. I guess we're going to find out. But yeah, to be honest, with that map, this place is really easy. It's really easy to get around. If not, it can be much more of a challenge, to be honest. I guess I would say that if you don't have a map, maybe just stick to the walls. That might be the easiest thing to do. Or pick a wall and say, I guess in this case it would be the right wall. And then just keep following the right wall until you get to wherever you need to be. But again, that there we go. There's the draw command. But yeah, I would say make sure you get that map. That's a lot easier to navigate this area then. Okay, so here's one of the spots that we need to be in. I don't know if this is quite the right one yet. And you'll have to really do a lot of searching for, we need to interact with, I don't know if there's like if it's a switch or if there's like a rope or something somewhere. And that might have been it. I may have just not realized that I needed to explore a little bit better. But I know there are some I don't know if I would call them hidden, but it may not be obvious that you need to interact. And I'm pretty sure that that last screen was one of them. I don't know if it was the chain, like if you remove that chain and then the water comes in or something like that. I don't remember, but I do know that you have to interact with some things in the background to progress. So hopefully I don't wander around too long without doing that. But I would sure guess we'll go to the west side of the tomb. And find out if that's what we need to do. Now, the interesting thing was at the beginning there, I came to the west side there, and that slab of rock was in the way. And I think by defeating the Minotaur, it removes that. Here we go. Okay, I don't know what Squall's doing there. It looked like we did something with the left, at the left side of the screen there. So again, not exactly sure what that was, but it looked like I did interact with something there. Some sort of weight, I would assume. Okay, so let's head back up, I think, to the north. And hopefully we will continue. So yeah, so like I was saying earlier, that little or that message from whatever the student that had failed was on a slab of stone, and I think that slab of stone goes into the ground, I guess I would say, after you defeat the Minotaur. I think that's what kind of activates that. So anyways, alright, so let's head back to the north here. Okay, so I cut out a little bit of footage of me running around to places I didn't need to go. There we go. Alright, so that was the case there. We needed to head over to the right side of the screen there and drop the chain or whatever that was. And then I think due to the water flowing in, I think we can go to the center now. The only thing is, though, I think you have to enter the center area from the south and head towards the north. So, like, we can't just head south right now. We'll have to make our way around to the southern point. So. Okay, so far so good. I don't think this is... I think I was supposed to take a right there, though. Oh, nope. Okay, I'm going the right way. Yeah, we're okay. We good, we good. Okay, alright, yeah, so that's, I don't know if that is what lowered the bridge, or maybe the bridge was down below and releasing the water made the bridge raise up. I'm not sure. But, alright, so here is, my big bro is with me. Okay. Oh, okay. I was wrong. Sacred is the big one, and Minotaur is the little one, I guess. Surprisingly small. So by big brother, he must mean older brother. At least, that's my assumption. Okay. I don't remember... I think I spent a little bit of time drawing magic here, so we'll make sure. But I think you can get float from these guys, at least I think. And then that's actually one interesting thing that the students at the very beginning, as we entered the students, I think one of them says something like float, float, and that's actually a hint to beat the brothers here. The reason being is, as long as they're standing on the ground, they're healed, because they're like earth-based, or like that's their elemental, whatever. So if you cast float on them, they won't be able to heal or regenerate every round like they are doing. Now it does wear off, so you may have to cast it more than once, but I guess just know that that's that's one of the ways to get around this regenerating effect that they've got on them. And then here, I think I spent a bit of time drawing some more life. I think just simply because Rinoa wasn't in the battle with the other one, or in the other battle, I should say, and wasn't able to draw that life magic. Now that I think about it, I don't know if these guys actually have float though. So hopefully you've got float from somewhere else. I don't remember where I got that from. Or maybe Minotaur does have float. I guess hopefully I'll take a look here at what they've both got as far as draw. Mad Cow special. Jesus. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, that was alright. It wasn't crazy awesome by any means, but it was okay. Hopefully. Oh yeah, this battle is pretty long. Alright, some more. Looks like that's a multi-target. I guess if you notice here, what I'm doing is just casting Protect on everybody, and then kind of just stocking life spells. So if that's something that you want to do, or if you feel like you need a bunch of life spells, then go ahead. Otherwise, I don't know, maybe skip it. I don't know. I don't remember if I actually junctioned that life magic to any of my stats or anything like that either. So, and I'm not even sure off the top of my head if it's any good for any of the stats. But being that I have OCD, that is why I stock up on all of these spells. I'm going to check here and make sure that I don't need to just... Yeah, I could probably just cut some of this battle out so you guys don't have to just watch me draw magic over and over, because it's not very interesting. Alright, so I cut out a bunch more of the battle that was just me, just drawing magic. And I did at some point here, Quistis fell a little low on life, and so she was able to get into limit break status, and so I used, I think it was Mighty Guard, I think. So now everybody's got, I think it's haste and, float and stuff, so that's why they're all floating. Alright, so I crushed the little guy down, and now we just gotta finish off the big guy here. Or the little brother, I guess, however you wanna say that. Hopefully this isn't much. It can't be much more. So if you notice there, the HP that Sacred gets back isn't as much as Minotaur, but it can still be annoying. So if that's a problem, obviously you'll have to deal with that in one way or the other. Otherwise, maybe if you can brute force it, then that's no big deal. I'm not sure what I was doing. Okay, I was trying to get to probably maximum lives with. Yeah, there we go. So we're done there. Okay. Yep, that was the plan. Alright. Boom. And then I did try to... Oh, I thought I tried to mug. Maybe not. Huh, okay. Maybe these guys don't... They might not have anything good. Oh no, Quistis has mugs, so... Generally, it's kind of weird that, some of the Final Fantasy games treat Mug in one way, and then, you know, in other games it's a different way. And what I mean by that is some of the other Final Fantasy games, when you mug, you can generally mug from, or steal, whatever, however you want to say that. But you can generally steal from like bosses, and they'll have good stuff. But that's not always the case in this one. This one's kind of bizarre in that, you know, it just feels like it's kind of hit and miss. Sometimes they've got things to steal, and sometimes not at all. So kind of weird. All right, there we go. Brothers are defeated, so I guess we'll join you. Alrighty. So we'll now have the Brothers Guardian Force. I don't remember if they've got anything good. Nothing's really standing out. But there's the Sacred card. I thought okay. Anyways. I don't know why I thought you got the Minotaur card here too. Maybe I already got it from the other battle and I just wasn't paying attention. I'm not sure. You've defeated the two brothers. Or maybe, yeah, maybe you don't get that here at all. Maybe it's somewhere completely different, which is probably the case. Oh, that's interesting. I don't remember that part at all. Oh, there's the Minotaur card. There you go. Okay. So, there's a little bit of interesting dialogue there from, I don't know who this is supposed to be, some king, I guess. He says, after being entombed for so long, does it really make sense if they're, if we're entombing people that are going to a different life? So, generally, I would say, in some, or at some point or another, a lot of the Final Fantasy games will, I don't know if I would say like poke fun of religion, but there's generally some aspect of that in every Final Fantasy game. No, I shouldn't say every Final Fantasy game. The first one, yeah. Well, I shouldn't even. Yeah, I can't even comment, I guess, on all of them because you know you start getting into the older ones, and I'm super rusty. But generally speaking, I would say that a lot of the Final Fantasy games have some sort of anti-religion theme or you know cautionary tale about religion. So that's interesting. I don't think I ever picked up on that until just now, for this one specifically, anyway. But, all right, so we've got, obviously, the brothers. And I don't remember, again, if these guys have anything good as far as junctions right now. Excuse me. Oh, she is set up. I don't need to be flipping that on. There we go. Okay, so they've got, looks like they've got vitality, or you can junction vitality to your stats with brothers. Yeah, alright, let's see what these guys have here. Ooh, oh, no, I was wrong. It's HP right now that he's got done. Strength and Spirit, though. And then the Defend command, I don't remember what that one is. Cover is, you know, good old-fashioned cover from some of the other games where it'll actually protect, or you can protect your allies. So, kind of interesting. I don't know if I really use that a whole lot, though, to be totally honest. I guess I would say Brothers is a very defensive-oriented Guardian Force. It's got a lot of, you know, defensively oriented abilities and stats. HP, what was it? HP, Strength, and then was it Vitality? I guess I kind of missed that, but all right, so anyways, now that we've got the brothers all taken care of, I'm gonna run to Dalit. I think it's Dalit, where the Queen of Cards is at, and I am going to. I think I have to lose the Sacred card to her in order to continue on with the side quest. So that's the plan, and that's where I'm going to head right now. But that being said, as always, I hope this guide was helpful, and hope you join me for more videos. Thanks for watching.